Ken, when we work on introducing a prop for him to put a front paw or two in these foot bath goals, do you predict he's going to want to sit because it's more comfortable, or is he comfortable standing for duration to rock body weight forward?
He's going to be more comfortable sitting. He will go into a sit position most of the time, but if I cue him to come toward me, he'll get up and walk toward me, but his tendency is to default into a sit position.
Okay, so one of the things I'm going to show is, Ken, I'm holding up the rubber prop that's in the other video that I sent you for our guests to see.
Right.
But what I recommend is, this is just a little dog rubber mat that catches Vito's water, and it's got a little lip on it. And what I do is I use this and I put a towel over it to introduce the concept of paws going in a shallow tray that won't slip under the dog and won't slip on the surface that we're training. So it looks like Ken is all set up. And Ken, you've got 2 of those, right?
I do. They're
awesome.
Different sizes, but I do have 2 of them.
Okay. How do you feel about setting them flat on the ground, distanced from one another, and then setting a towel inside each of them if you've got 2 towels? You have plenty of room for you and Marlin to move around and use up that real estate.
All right.
Fold
towel over this one. He's
and
already stepping in it.
Treat now. Click and treat. So good. So Ken, I'm going to let you do your thing and capture and shape what he offers going on.
All right. There's 2 feet on that one.
Lovely.
Come on over here, buddy.
And why don't you feed in position, click, feed in position. Good, his front paws are in it. Slowly put a treat behind you by that plastic bowl. Slowly show him the reset right behind you.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, by your left shoe. So he sees it. Now move over to the other tray and meet him over there with a click point right now. Beautiful. Now place the treat by your right foot so he can see it easily. He doesn't twerk his body for a reset and maybe twinge a muscle. Now put the treat by your other foot so he sees it, and meet him over at the other platform.
Okay.
Good. So we're going to use movement as a reinforcer. Click and feed. Now tell him all done.
Big boy.
Give that sweet, oh, he's just such an older gentleman dog. Look at that sweet, that's nature's sugar on his face, isn't it?
It is.
Now, do you have water in that Tupperware bowl ready?
I have water ready if you need it, yes.
Do you think he would be ready for you to sprinkle a little bit of water on each of those towels, or maybe just one towel?
Yeah, let's try some. Let me just do a little bit.
Get ready to feed him as he watches you. Just a little sprinkle. Yeah, a little dash. You could do a little bit more. And in the video I sent you with Vito, he was actually drinking up. He was licking the water on the towel.
I don't think Marlin will do that, but there's some right there.
Good. And let's ping pong back and forth between the mats.
Hey, buddy. Good boy. You want to come over here? Good.
Ken, this is great.
Nice.
2 more click points, 1 at each mat.
This is the only one that's wet. This one over here is not wet.
Which I really appreciate. We're going to approximate that. And then tell him whatever his cue is all done. He's the best dog. And then let's put more water.
He is the best dog.
He is.
Okay.
He is. So you slowly saturate it a little bit more and give him a treat for watching. I love how he's watching you. Like, what are you doing now?
He is very curious about what the heck I'm doing there.
Would you describe his body language as relaxed and affiliative or nervous?
Yes, he's very relaxed.
Good. All right, let's end the soak there.
Okay.
Dab the towel down a little bit so we don't get any slippage. And another treat for your boys supervising so nicely. And this is the concept of introducing different stimuli of moisture and then varying duration.
Shall I bring him on?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, buddy, come on over here. he definitely moved away.
Now meet him at the dry mat. Meet him at the other mat. I really appreciate that you still clicked and treated him.
Come over here.
His approach. Yeah, take that. Now put the treat.
Put the treat where?
Put the treat behind you while he gets it. Step across that mat and click as he approaches right now. Good. And then go ahead and do a treat toss behind you by that plastic bin. Meet him at the dry one.
Hi, buddy.
And then what we're going to do here is click, toss a couple treats behind you by your globe, that really neat globe, and then take that flat tray with the water and line it up parallel to the dry tray. Click and treat him for watching. Good. And do your game of just varying food placement while you move around. And you're going to meet him at different locations, capture and shape him for stepping on either tray. Good.
Come over here.
Perfect. 3 more click points and let's have a post-session review. Love it.
Boy.
I really like how you're moving him across it so the back paws might get a little bit of introduction to the wet.
Wait, one more. Come on here, buddy.
And then toss a reset behind you, pick up the dry towel and mat, but then place the dry towel over the wet towel and mat without the added tray. And capture and shape any approximations onto that dry towel.
Okay. Hi, buddy.
Good. Give them a click and treat. There you go. That's our end point. We're done. So what I was coaching there was less intensity of the wet. Look at him. He's like, I'm just going to stand on it now. Because he taught us a lot that maybe that was too much water too quick, which is a great lesson for us to learn. So I'm like, well, let's make it less moist by putting the dry towel over it. And the fact that he was able to step back on it was good news. So.
Yeah.